On this episode of the show, we're going to talk about the biggest problem with trusts.
Creating wealth, protecting families, building legacy. This is the Rich Life Lawyer Show.
Hey everybody, this is episode 36 of the Rich Life Lawyer Show. I'm your host, Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm, and I'm super excited and pumped to be with you, as I always am. You may notice I'm dressed down a little bit, about to go to the UW Stanford game here in a couple hours. And I'm super excited about it, although I am a graduate of the University of Kansas and I'm loyal to my Jayhawks. I have sort of adopted the University of Washington, their football team, basketball team, everybody as my own. I moved out here because my wife took a job with the athletic department in the administration side, and so ever since I moved here, I've always been rooting for them and wished them the best. It's also just super fun to have good sports teams in town because they liven everything up. The Mariners also are on a playoff push right now, just to totally date this video. But I'm kind of excited, but I'm not wearing my suit today because we're going to go to the game. It's a Friday. And but anyway, but we're here today to talk about the number one problem that comes up with trusts. And it's a huge problem, and it's a relatively easy problem to solve, but it's something that needs to be discussed, and it's something that people nod their head about and say, yeah, I know, and they never take care of it. And that is funding your trust. Okay, so funding your trust is the number one problem with trusts. Now, what does that mean? So when you fund a trust, when you create a trust, you have to imagine that a trust is just a box. It's a box that you have complete control over. It's a box that you get to write the directions for how things are taken care of inside the box. But just like a box, if you don't put anything inside the box, it's useless. That's what funding a trust is. Funding a trust is literally taking your stuff from over here and putting it into your box. That's the trust. This can include cash, life insurance proceeds, retirement proceeds as beneficiary designations, both of those. Your home, rental homes, your car, all these things, all these pieces of property that you would want to have controlled by your trust. For them to be controlled by the trust, you have to put them in the trust. If you don't put them in the trust, then your will is going to control. What that means is your stuff may eventually end up in the trust, but to get to the trust, it's going to have to go through probate, and nobody likes probate. A lot of the reasons one of the reasons, although not the main reason people should create a trust, is that it allows you to avoid probate. And but if you don't fund the trust, if you don't put the stuff in the box, then it's not going to work. It's going to be useless. You won't have anything to control. There will be no directions, and you will essentially have created something for nothing. Now, say you don't want to fund the trust. You're too busy. You have too much time. We can fund the trust for you, but you have to ask us, and it's going to cost a little bit more because there's some legwork involved, and it's not difficult, but it's kind of time consuming. It takes a little bit of time. We do that for our clients though because it's important that you create a plan that works for you and that actually does the job. All right, so that's it for today. Fund your trust. Okay, if you're watching this and you're not a client of ours and you don't have your trust funded, that's okay. Just go fund it. Take a step. Set aside a couple hours and go do it. Okay, you'll be happy you did. Your beneficiaries will be happy you did. Everybody will be happy that you did. All right, so that's it for today. Let's root for a UW win tonight. Let's root for a Seattle Mariners playoff push. Let's root for a Seattle Seahawks win. We want everybody to win. All right, take care, and I will see you the next time.